Think your backyard is safer than a padded room? Think again. While you're out there grilling burgers and playing cornhole, your precious little slice of suburban paradise is plotting against you like a passive-aggressive roommate. I'm about to blow your mind with 10 backyard dangers that are more common than your neighbor's terrible karaoke nights and way deadlier than their singing voice. Stick around because number 3 will literally make you question every step you've ever taken on grass. And the number 1 danger? Let's just say it's been hiding in plain sight this whole time, laughing at your ignorance. Danger number 10, your garden hose, the liquid assassin. Oh, look at you thinking that innocent garden hose is just there to water your petunias and wash your car. Wrong. That rubber snake has been baking in the sun all day, turning into a portable lava dispenser. Water sitting in hoses can reach temperatures of 130 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to cause second-degree burns faster than you can say, "Ouch, that's hot." But wait, there's more. Stagnant water in hoses becomes a 5-star resort for bacteria like Legionella, which causes Legionnaire's disease. Yeah, that thing that sounds like it should come with a fancy uniform and a pension plan? It's actually a potentially fatal lung infection. But if you think hot water and bacteria are scary, wait until you hear about what's literally growing under your feet. Danger number 9, lawnmower mayhem, the suburban chainsaw massacre. Ah, the lawnmower, every weekend warrior's pride. But did you know it causes 80,000 ER visits yearly? That's more than shark attacks, lightning, and reality TV combined. From flying debris at 200 mph to finger mishaps and slapstick falls, it's a danger disguised as adulting. Your mower's a medieval catapult in disguise. Speaking of things moving fast, wait until you hear what's happening underneath your garden. Fun fact, lawnmowers can launch objects at speeds up to 200 miles per hour. That's faster than most cars on the highway, and definitely faster than your reflexes when a rock decides to go airborne. Danger number 8, toxic plants, Mother Nature's poison cabinet. Congratulations, your backyard is a secret pharmacy with a dark twist. That lovely oleander, lethal enough to kill a horse. Castor beans, packed with ricin, the spy movie poison. And foxglove, beautiful but deadly, laced with digitalis that can stop your heart. The worst part? These toxic plants look completely innocent. Nature's ultimate prank, gorgeous flowers with a deadly agenda. But while you dodge these green assassins, something even more sinister is watching from above. Danger number 7, falling branches, death from above. Tree branches don't just fall, they stage coordinated attacks. Every year, falling branches kill about 100 people in the United States. That's more than tornadoes, more than lightning, and way more than killer bees, despite what bee movies would have you believe. These wooden missiles can weigh hundreds of pounds and fall without warning, especially after storms, during high winds, or when trees are diseased. Even healthy trees can drop branches during something called sudden branch drop syndrome, which sounds made up but is terrifyingly real. The worst part? Most people never look up. We're so busy watching where we're walking that we forget the sky is full of potential hazards just waiting for the perfect moment to introduce gravity to our skulls. And if dodging falling timber wasn't enough, the ground itself is trying to trip you up. Danger number 6, hidden holes and uneven surfaces, the ankle destroyer. Your backyard is basically a natural obstacle course designed by a sadistic landscape architect who really has it out for your ankles. Sprinkler heads hiding in tall grass, tree roots that have formed tiny mountain ranges, holes left by industrious critters. It's like your yard graduated from the School of Hard Knocks with a PhD in making people fall down. Over 25,000 people land in ERs yearly from basic backyard mishaps, mostly simple slips and falls. Twisted ankles, broken wrists, and bruised pride are more common than you'd think. You don't need wild terrain for danger. Even the most ordinary lawn can quickly turn into an orthopedic nightmare. But while you're watching your step, something microscopic is planning a much more insidious attack. Danger number 5, ticks, tiny vampires with disease degrees. Meet the tick, 8-legged, blood-sucking, disease-carrying nightmare fuel that's smaller than a sesame seed but deadlier than your ex's passive-aggressive text messages. These little vampires are like biological warfare specialists, carrying everything from Lyme disease to Rocky Mountain spotted fever. The CDC reports that tick-borne diseases have more than doubled in the past 13 years. These aren't just annoying bites. We're talking about diseases that can cause lifelong health problems, including joint pain, neurological issues, and chronic fatigue that makes you feel like you're running on a dead phone battery forever. The really frustrating part? You might not even notice you have been bitten. Ticks inject a natural anesthetic, so their bite feels like nothing. It's the ultimate stealth attack from nature's tiniest terrorists. And speaking of things that bite without you noticing, let's talk about your soil's dirty little secret. Danger number 4, contaminated soil. The dirt on dirt. Surprise, that innocent-looking garden soil might be filthier than a gas station restroom. It can hide E. coli, salmonella, parasites, and toxic chemicals from road runoff and treated lawns. Add in pet waste and wildlife droppings, and you've got a microbial minefield. Bonus danger? Tetanus bacteria, lurking silently, ready to strike through tiny cuts you didn't even notice. The kicker? Many people garden without gloves, thinking dirt is just, well, dirt. Meanwhile, they're basically playing Russian roulette with microscopic bullets. But if contaminated soil sounds gross, wait until you meet the tiny terrorists living in your grass. Danger number 3, fire ants, nature's angry little psychopaths. Fire ants are like tiny, six-legged sociopaths who've organized themselves into militaristic colonies dedicated to making your life miserable. These aggressive little monsters don't just bite. They grab onto your skin with their mandibles and then repeatedly sting you with their rear-end venom injectors like some kind of insect machine gun. Fire ant venom delivers searing pain and welts that can last for weeks. For allergic individuals, it's far more dangerous, causing anaphylactic shock and, in some cases, death. Over 80 Americans die from insect stings each year, and fire ants are a growing threat. Fueled by climate change, their range is expanding rapidly across the southern U.S. and spreading north. Speaking of things that are expanding their reach, our number 2 danger is literally everywhere and getting worse. Danger number 2, mosquitoes. Flying disease dispensers? Mosquitoes. The world's smallest flying hypodermics, delivering a cocktail of diseases with every bite. These buzzing biological weapons are responsible for more human deaths than any other animal on the planet. That's right, not sharks, not bears, not snakes. Mosquitoes are humanity's deadliest enemy. Mosquitoes are bringing diseases like West Nile, Zika, dengue, and Eastern equine encephalitis to North American backyards. Climate change helps them spread and stay active longer, turning a summer evening into a health risk. And here's the kicker. Only female mosquitoes bite, using your blood as protein to lay eggs. You're fueling the next generation of your own tormentors. Nature's worst pyramid scheme. But as terrifying as disease-carrying insects are, our number 1 backyard danger is something you interact with every single day. Danger number 1, carbon monoxide from outdoor equipment. The silent killer. Plot twist. The most dangerous thing in your backyard isn't some exotic creature or hidden hazard. It's the invisible, odorless gas produced by your own equipment. Carbon monoxide from gas-powered tools kills 400+ Americans yearly, hospitalizes thousands more. Odorless and silent, it binds to red blood cells better than oxygen, causing dizziness, fatigue, and death. Often mistaken for flu, it's deadly when generators or grills are used in enclosed or poorly ventilated spaces. No warning, just lights out. So there you have it. 10 ways your backyard is actively plotting your demise while you're out there trying to enjoy some fresh air and sunshine. From tiny insects to invisible gases, your slice of suburban paradise is basically a survival course disguised as a lawn. But here's the thing. I'm not telling you this to make you afraid of your own backyard. Knowledge is power, and now that you know what to watch out for, you can actually enjoy your outdoor space safely. Check those hoses before you use them, wear protective gear when mowing, learn to identify dangerous plants, and always make sure you have proper ventilation when using gas-powered equipment. What's the scariest thing you have encountered in your own backyard? Drop a comment below. I read every single one, and your horror stories might just make it into my next video. And if you survived this video without immediately wanting to move to a sterile apartment with no outdoor access, smash that like button and subscribe for more content that will make you question everything you thought you knew about everyday life. Trust me, once you start seeing the world through the lens of what's trying to kill me today, you'll never look at your peaceful suburban neighborhood the same way again. See you in the next video, assuming we all survive our backyards until then.